Hey Nicole, how you doing? Getting a coffee. Beautiful out today. Supposed to get to 64, I think. Green grass, leaves on the trees. This is a lot of urban sprawl here. You can see where these neighborhoods are developing. Hey Philip. Hey LA. You're close. Hey Kristen. I'm in Georgetown, Kentucky actually. There's a Big coffee up here. And I wanted to come out here and then cut over east a little and then go back south into the city. They're working on 25. This guy got like a monster order. Hey Letha, yeah, the notifications are just unreliable. I don't know, this place is the only business open in this little brand new mall. Oh yeah, I was in Piketown, is it? Whatever the name of that place is. Yesterday. Nice town.
Hi, it's gonna be 5:40.
How you doing? Have you been very busy or slow? Has it been very busy for you?
It is definitely.
Good.
Scott's message just with those two buttons.
Well, I got it. Oh, and I can enter a tip on here.
You just hit yes, no with the two arrows buttons.
I'll give you a cash tip.
Hi, welcome to Big Village in just one moment. Oh, you can grab it.
Hang on a second.
And then here you go.
Here's your tip.
Thank you so much.
All right.
You have a good day.
Have a good day. I hope she's busy, but I don't know. This is look at all this development out here. Like here's this brand new little mall. You can tell it's new. This is the only place in here. Space available. Look at these places. All these places look alike. They're everywhere. You guys know this is big Baptist country. There's a church on every corner. And then these are all the same too. This reminds me of Florida right here for some reason. And they're building more. Hey Terry. Hey Cam, how you doing? Yeah, this is this Big coffee. Actually, you know, there is something to coffee. It's probably nuts that I drove this far to get one, but when I put it into my phone this morning, there wasn't anything close to me. See the grass, people out here in just regular shirts. Beautiful around here. Daisy thinks it's beautiful. You know, of course, a lot of horse farms down around here. Yeah, it doesn't look like they... There are so many malls. Everywhere I go, the mall is like half out of business. Bigby's good coffee. It's a Michigan outfit. If you ever read about coffee, it's not like a no-brainer, especially when it comes to roasting. That's what surprises me, like certain places can keep that same taste all the time. Yeah, it's a really nice place. Wonder why these people aren't working if this place is dead in the water. Went to a Barnes & Noble here yesterday, which was nice. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just cut up here a little bit. Then I'm actually staying in Lexington. But look how green everything is. Yeah, 64 they said today, yeah. Yep, 64. So that'd be nice. I guess there's a Georgetown college here. Yeah, it's really nice. Crazy how green the grass is. I'm thinking this is November. I was down around Jenkins, that very southeast corner of Kentucky yesterday. And I guess they had snow on the ground this time last year. I don't know what you do when you get in an area of southeastern Kentucky if you're up in the mountains. I mean, those roads are like, you know, a racetrack when they're dry on a sunny day. I can't imagine being up there snowing with ice. People must just not leave their house. So this is all big horse farm area. Yeah, beautiful back in there. You guys like the green grasses of Kentucky? Hey LA, hey Patricia. Hey Shannon. Hey Blue Malibu. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I got a monster video upload now, hour and 20 minutes. I don't expect anybody to watch it all. There are a handful of people that like driving videos. And I got that 400 miles, the best parts, but southeast Kentucky, tip of Virginia, cut up north to Pikeville, and then I cut west to Lexington. Beautiful mountains. Well, I'm staying in Lexington for a while. I got here last night. Had a killer sushi dinner. That was prime top sushi. Not cheap, but you could tell. Excellent. A lot of good places to eat here. I take Daisy. She can run in the tall grasses of Kentucky. Run with the horses. Come on over here, hon. You want to run with the horses, hon? Huh? Then I'm going to go downtown. I was just in Georgetown, Kentucky, just north. I take it a day at a time. Hell, I may never go home. I want to redo my one bedroom, make it an office. Got a few, but I pay my bills online. I live in a condo, so really there's no reason for me to go home. Just party. I party in the night. Take pictures in the day. And there's a Barnes & Noble about 5 miles away. Yeah, YouTube was having problems, you know. Nah, I don't think I'd ever rent it out. I got too many books here I don't want people messing with. I don't know what I'd do. I may end up getting out of there. I actually like that area I was in, London, Kentucky, up around here. Boy, there sure is a lot of construction going around. My God, everywhere you go. Tons of road construction. Actually, I would have headed right back down south, but as I was coming out of there, I could see the southbound traffic coming into Lexington. I thought, there's no way in hell I'm going that way. Yeah, you're right, Kim. Yeah, you know, I haven't been current flying, honestly, in probably 20 years, maybe 15, something like that. If I want to get current with my pilot's license, what I need to do is I need to get a hold of an airplane, and I need to get a biennial review, which is like every 2-year deal. So I know to go with an instructor, get one of these reviews, make sure I didn't forget everything. And then I'd have to do 3 takeoffs and 3 landings to a full stop. And I'd need to have a 3rd class medical, which basically, if you're breathing, then I'd be good to go. So you always have your license. It's whether or not you're current. General aviation's dead in this country when it comes to individuals. Do you live here, Christian? That Georgetown looks like a cute little area. That little mall where I got this Big coffee, that's the only business in there. I wish them the best, but man, I'll tell you, this is no time to be opening up a business anywhere. Oh, Nicholasville. What side of Lexington's that on? I'll meet you for a coffee or something while I'm here if you want. You can meet Daisy. Yeah, Kentucky's a nice state. No, I didn't yet, but I just started my day today, and I just got here last night, but I know I'm going to. I got Daisy a hamburger last night, and it's near a Walmart. There's a bunch of people around there. Yo, is that what those are? Condos? Oh, okay, Amanda. Looks like a nice area. It looks like everywhere, to be honest with you. Woodstock, Georgia, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Everywhere is, I mean, this is nice to see these big, open, giant fields and horses running around. It almost seems like it was of yesteryear. But when you get into like the little strip malls there in Georgetown, they all look the same everywhere. Now I went to that Barnes and Noble yesterday. You know where I'm talking about? It's where same place I got sushi at, that Tika or whatever it is. I could meet you there or someplace like that. Whatever you want to do. I don't know if you've had sushi from that place or if you're into sushi, but it was excellent food. Really good. Hey, Claudia. It's in Detroit you got to drive a ways to get out into the country, but not right here. It's just a little bit north of Lexington. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are scared of heights that have pilot's licenses, believe it or not. It's different to be flying a plane and then standing on top of a mountain. I've noticed a couple times when I've been flying, I'd look down and like it give you the heebie-jeebies, and the minute you just touch the controls a little bit, it goes away. It's so weird. Yeah, wasabi. Most places are really Kroger's has some decent sushi, but they give you like this pin drop of wasabi. Then you got to go find that and buy it. I mean, I used to get it, but it just was a hassle doing two things. Yeah, they all look alike. Yep, that's how it is nowadays. Part of that is because they get publications on civil engineering, and they go to an annual get-together, and they listen to speakers, and they all take it hook, line, and sinker and do whatever they say with regard to traffic management, circles, roundabouts, that kind of thing. Yeah, now I'm in northeast of Lexington. No, Patricia, I wouldn't doubt that. I was listening to a guy talk last night on the news here, and yeah, it's not looking good. I'm sure these businesses are about ready to commit hara-kiri. They're barely hanging in there anyway. And now they're thinking of, totally locking down things again. I noticed that Bigby wasn't letting people come in there. That looks like mostly a to-go outfit anyway in that location. I've never seen one that small. I think you're right, Blue Malibu. Yeah, Detroit is cool, but honestly, man, I mean, I get around, right? Detroit is dead. I mean, I love the place. I grew up near there. I have a lot of fondness of it since I've been alive. But you'd have to have rocks in your head to move there for a million reasons. Oh, don't feel bad, Christian. It's killed every economy everywhere. I live in kind of like a semi-recreational area, and they depend on their business from spring, or when the kids get out of school, Memorial Day, till, September, October. And they got screwed out of half of everything up until like the first week of July, and then a 50% capacity. Then you just tack on the people that were afraid to go anywhere. I think you've heard me say before, my sister owned the first McDonald's, single female to own a McDonald's, and that was her first store where I live. And even a McDonald's, which does crazy numbers, that's like the 5th best state in the store still. You've got to make your money during that jammed, people out the door summer. And if you don't, you're not going to have enough money to carry you through the winter. That's even for a super successful McDonald's location. So when you look at all the other businesses that just had happened to them, what I just explained, I don't know how they're going to make it through the winter. I'm sure if they're, these governors are kind of on the hot seat now. On one hand, you don't want everybody going out of business. That's going to be a different kind of problem. And on the other hand, you want to protect the public. So it's a tough decision to make. But it's pretty clear that what they've done thus far isn't working. So I expect the other shoe to drop any day. That's kind of the reason why I'm staying out on the road, because I fully expect maybe even getting browbeat by the feds. I don't know, something's going to happen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if I got up to morning and on the news they said everybody that isn't a resident of Kentucky, get the hell out of here. And hopefully I could make it back to Michigan in time, which shouldn't be a problem, before they shut the borders there, before I had to stay in a holding cell for 10 days. I mean, it's coming to that. I really think it is. Yeah, Christian, any day you want to do that, it's fine with me. I can meet you at that Barnes & Noble or something. I already have a coffee, but if you were going there today, I'd meet you there today. You probably have stuff to do on Saturday and Sunday. Isn't that crazy, that bridge caught on fire separating Kentucky from Cincinnati? Every time I go over that thing, it looks like it's going to fall apart, but that doesn't mean it is. You'd think there'd be regular inspections. Here the thing catches on fire. What are the chances of that? That's where I got that video of that pickup truck on fire. He had that bucket in the back. That was just north of the bridge. Was it just north or just south? It was right around the bridge. Maybe it was just south. I had just crossed the bridge. Yeah, there's something with that bridge and fire. Yeah, it was just south. Yep. Kristen, do you want to do it today or do you want to do it tomorrow? Yeah, it was just on the other side of the bridge, Lana. Yep. Hey, Emily, how you doing? Yeah, I just crossed the bridge and that was there. Yep. Yeah, it's too bad. I know people that never got their stimulus check. Yeah, if it works for you, look, I know how this is sometimes. As I said, I live up in northern Michigan. If you have time and you want to do it, that's fine. But if you don't, that's fine too. I hate making plans because you never know what's going to come up. So if that works for you, fine. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be here a few days. You guys ever make plans and then, some time passes and you wish you had made them? You guys ever do that? Yeah, we can do that, Christian. That's fine. Have you had sushi at that restaurant right near the Barnes and Noble? Yeah, come on over here, Philip. Good, Deanna. Pretty good. Yep. Yeah, you're right about that. How you feeling, Lon? How's that magic potion? Is that still working for you? Yeah, it's the same thing I do. Yep, the same way. Yep. Christian, you'd have to. You got to admit that this is definitely unseasonable weather for even Lexington, Kentucky, isn't it? You don't have this very often, do you? I go to the one near that, is it Tika, Tekka, the sushi place right around the corner. It's got a bunch of restaurants. It's a huge mall. Everything's like right on the front strip, the restaurants. You gotta like drive back. It's a nice mall, nicely manicured grass. And hey, Stacy. Yeah, I was in Winchester, Kentucky yesterday, actually. You know what happens is sometimes you'll put something in a search bar, like looking for something, and it'll, like, let's say I put Red Roof in Winchester, Kentucky. It'll come up, and you start driving there, and then you realize it's just Red Roof Inn, like advertising, even though Winchester may be 183 miles away. You know, you get sloppy or tired. That happened to me yesterday. It didn't really matter because I was close to Lexington, which I was planning on going to anyway. Yeah, Man o' War, yeah. Yep, Man o' War, yep, that's it. Yep, Man o' War. They had the statue of the horse where you make that turn right there. Yeah. I'll be easy to find, Kristen. Just come over to the adult section. That's me. That ought to give you something to look forward to. uh, hey, Virgil. Yeah, I really know how to. I want to put my best foot forward, LA. I mean, I told you I didn't beat around the bush. You get shot for having a Playboy book in Lexington, believe me, especially at a Barnes and Noble. Well, I think I'm going to head south now that I have my coffee. You're going to get to see the Astro van, Christian, which I don't just show to everybody. I'm heading south towards downtown. No, actually, I wasn't really awake before Starbucks was opened either. That was actually around 7 o'clock. It just looked closed, but it was actually open. So yeah, for me to get to a Starbucks for it to open, pretty unlikely. It's a rare morning. I got up early. Oh, thank you, Jazz. What do you want me to spend it on? Gas is a lot more expensive here. About 40 cents a gallon in the same state. That's a lot. Thank you, Jazz. Yeah, it's outdated. Definitely. Excuse me. Excuse me. I still think there's ragweed in the air. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you for the money. Oh, thank you. Lenumbros. Thank you. I'll do that. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Claudia. Look at both the windows open today. Well, thank you, Jazz. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I'll go there for sure. Thank you. I'm not a big lunch either. Usually today won't be a good example because I'm already checked in and everything, so I won't be driving a bunch of miles. But when I'm trying to, either get interviews or get some good photos, I usually don't stop for lunch because, especially on short daytime hours, I would if I saw something good, but I usually just keep going and just eat dinner. And last night, I had that sushi, and then about 11, I was starving, so I ordered a pizza right before the place closed. Yeah. Hey Faye, how you doing? I'd say seafood. I like seafood, but it's hard to get good seafood anymore. That one roll I had at the sushi place was a lobster roll. It had lobster in the middle. It was really good. Excellent. I know what you mean, Justin. Yeah. Pizza was excellent. It was from a place called Donato's or something. Donaots. I got it delivered in 40 minutes, and it was late, and I was out in the middle of nowhere. It's always interesting to me. I drove an ambulance for a year a long time ago, and what'll happen is you'll go to a scene, and there'll be just pieces of cars laying all over, hurt people, and it's night, and then you go back there the next day, and it just looks so different. Like where I checked in last night, I thought, man, this is a crappy area. It was like a dark. And you get back there, and then this morning, actually, there's a really nice high school. It's a beautiful area. It's a little iffy where I'm at, but right outside of there is a nice neighborhood. But it didn't look like that at night, with like long stretches that were poorly illuminated. Oh, do they? Thank you. How you doing today, Mark? Hey, Bertha, how you doing? I got a monster driving video uploading, hour and 20 minutes. It was all the mountainous regions I was in yesterday, which was basically the whole day. I looked for a book. I gotta look online better about how they built those roads through the mountains. I mean, it's just as unbelievable when you look around there. I mean, it's one thing paving, a highway. It's another thing having to cut between a whole mountain range. It's unbelievable to me. Oh, are they, Claudia? Oh, thank you. Yeah, no wonder you know so much about it. Thank you, Jay Fields. Now, I haven't looked, but I forget, how far is Lexington from London? Isn't that like 90 miles, something like that? 80, 90 miles? Yeah, that video, and I don't blame you for not watching it. It takes a certain type of person, believe it or not. There are people that watch them from beginning to the end. I like watching them. You know what, though? Not now. I'll watch them later down the road. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that. I like watching them myself. I watch other people's, if you can believe it or not. Believe it or not. But this one that I did yesterday, that was 400 miles, and it's not like I'm turning the camera and just letting it record. That's only the good spots, in my opinion. It's not just like on for an hour and 20 minutes. That was 400 miles of driving, what I thought were the best areas. Yeah, I like watching stuff like that too. I'll tell you what I've learned. You learn a lot of crazy things in life. What you think, like I describe it as like a marriage. You don't really know what you're into. You can date, you can live together, but it's not the same as being married. You know what I mean? So you gotta experience them. And I used to think that I'd love like my own little farm and 20 acres and just be out there and nobody right next door. And then I got one, and I realized this isn't for me. It's way too much work. It's not as fun as I thought. And to get affordable property, I got to drive too far. So I learned in coming down here, I have these ideas of interviewing all these people in these poverty-stricken areas, but there's no place for them to congregate down there. It isn't like there's a lot of prostitution or a big corner on the street where they hang out. So unless you've got a contact down there, it's very difficult to meet the kind of people I'm interested in. I'm sure there are a lot of them down there, but I just couldn't connect the dots very well. And there's no shoulders to the road, so even if you do see someone walking, you're not going to pull over. I'm not complaining, it's still good, and if I'd do it all over again, it's just how these trips go. You've got this, an idea what you think it's going to be like, and it wasn't like that at all. It was fun, but for different reasons. Oh, I met the right one. I'm married now. I just haven't lived with her in about 21 years. Yeah, you just really don't. I mean, it's like I used to take these huge hitchhiking trips. I hitchhiked down to Mexico, out to Seattle. And if you said, hey, how was your experience hitchhiking? I'd tell you it was great. It was really got to see the country, meet different people, but a lot of times it wasn't great. Freezing your ass off, being super hot, getting picked up by weirdos, I remember Katy, Texas one time. Took me 2 days to get a ride out of that damn place. Stuff like that. Cool. Jumped on a freight train one night with a guy in Northern California. Went up into Oregon. We damn near froze to death. We were young and dumb. We didn't know it was going to go into any mountain range. So, you don't even see hitchhikers anymore. But, I got a book. I've read about this before. You recall things in a different vein. That's what makes people have affairs on Facebook and stuff like that. You've got this idea in your mind what Sally was like when you took her out as a junior in high school. So you mess up your marriage and you get together with her, and then you get to know her as an adult, and 25 years later and you find out she's a freak. A lot of things are like that. That's why I like spontaneity, because it saves me the unpleasantness of these organizing these plans that are probably faulty to begin with in my mind. You remember things it's biased, you're subjective. Yeah, I mean, hey Nellie, I don't think marriage should be like an endurance test. I knew when I got engaged that, this probably isn't the smartest thing I was gonna do, but I hung in there as long as I could. It wasn't going to get any better for me, so I just went ahead and did it. Yeah, Philip, is there much hitchhiking going on in Europe, or I know now this COVID's you'd probably get the death penalty for hitchhiking now. Oh, no kidding, Ellie. Wow. Russell Cave Road, I don't know if I am or not. I'm off, what the hell is that? Something New Circle, Old New Circle, I guess it is. Something like that. I can't see the street sign on this. Old New Circle or something New Circle. This looks like the McDonald's I was at last night, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it is though. So I had to make that monster left. That road right there is busy as hell. Oh, New Circle Road. Is that what it is? Yeah, I can't see the sign very good. Yeah, New Circle Road. Yep, that's where I'm at. Yep. I'm at McDonald's. I'm in the McDonald's parking lot. Why, are you around here? Yeah, I can't see the whole sign here. I couldn't see the first part. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. You know, another thing you find out as you get older, when you're young and you don't know anything and your hormones are raging, you manipulate a lot of what you see. It tricks your mind into thinking, makes your feelings stronger. You're having really happy days, really sad days. You know, your emotions are like full throttle. And then you get older and that dies out and you've figured out things. No Sally that you remember as a junior in high school, she's more of a big pain in the ass now than anything else. That's what I think curbs people enthusiasm. Dating when you're older has nothing to do with like dating was when you were younger. Zero. If there's a Walmart behind me, then yeah, this is the one I was at last night. Yep. This is the McDonald's I was at last night. Yep. Yeah, Walmart behind me. Yep. Yeah, ruled by hormones, but you don't think they manipulate your behavior as much as they do, but they sure do. Big time. Heck, I remember when I was young, man, you'd drive 500 miles to see your girlfriend on the weekend and come back and work a double shift. But now that's why when people get older and they look for relationships, they click in their own zip code. There ain't no way in hell any of this is worth traveling for. That's right, pretty much. 16, no kidding. It was good, had a great date. Yeah, I have a date like every 5 years. And she just got in the back because the sun was hitting the seat. See, by coming down this way, I avoided all that crazy traffic on 25. Now, I wonder if the people in this area, if they're panhandling just to pay rent or for a drug problem or both, or nobody knows. Yeah, no, that's right, Faye, the good old days. Hey Rita, how you doing? Good, how you been? Green, green grass of Kentucky. I'm surprised Taco Bell's still hanging in there. Oh, drugs. Okay, Christian. No, shoplifting earns a ton. Which way, south or north? Or east or west? Which way, Kristen, which way? Towards town? Like where this red truck's going? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Oh, it is, huh, Claudia? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Emily. Kristen, where's that bus station? Is it south of here towards town? Oh, no kidding, air cold. That'd be cool. Oh, okay, Kristen. So it's off New Circle, right? No, that's going to be a while. That's a monster of an upload. It took 9 hours just to edit it, you know, to render it. And then I clicked upload when I left. That's going to be a long one. That probably won't be up till tonight. Here's the Dazer. Oh, it does. Okay. A lot of crows down here, I see. Ah, nothing, sunshine. You know, there's a lot of American brown sparrows down here too, which are kind of disappearing. I don't hardly see them at all in Michigan like I used to, but I see some are in this little tree in these bushes right here.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen him in forever.
Hey, little ditty. Thanks, Christian. Yeah, a lot of people out walking today. I don't blame them. It's about as nice weather as you can get. Low humidity. Everything's still green. Now, Christian, years ago, do you recall would you ever have like snow up here? Snow here, like around Christmas, or is that just super rare? I know it's this November now, a lot earlier, but have you ever had snow this time of the year? Oh, thank you. They sure have cool looking state police cars in Kentucky. Ohio's used to look like that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's beautiful weather. It's not normal though. I'm always wondering in the back of my mind what's coming because of this. Oh, okay, thanks. Buy one of those braces, LA. Get one of those braces. You can get good ones on eBay as well. Oh, okay. Now, are the students, are they in class in Kentucky, or are they doing remote stuff, or what's the deal at the university? Is it a kind of a lockdown around campus? Yeah, our winters have been a joke where I live. I mean, nothing like the old days. You know, as it turns out, like grouse as an example, there are certain birds that need the insulation of the snow to survive. And believe it or not, they freeze to death in a winter with not much snow. There's no place to like hide. Isn't that crazy? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see, Faye. I know. Yeah, yep. I mean, why in the hell would a bird migrate? They got to be at least taking their time. A lot of birds, like in my lifetime, Canadian geese, robins, a lot of them stay year round now, don't even migrate, and Michigan's crazy. When I was a kid, if we saw a Canadian goose flying, it was a big deal. Newspaper come over and take a picture of it. Now they're everywhere. Oh, no kidding. What'd you major in when you went to UK? You know, I've considered that, just selling my house and putting my book somewhere and just going in some PhD program somewhere and just live out my rest of my life going to school and screwing around. I do have those thoughts occasionally. Hey, okay, now what? How you doing? Yeah, that's true, Jazz. Oh, really, Philip? Huh, is that like a latex allergy? No, I never did that Christmas bird count. I should, though, sometime. I think I couldn't sit still that long. Nah, that's interesting. Yeah, you're right, Lana. Yep, it's true. See, look at that nice tree in the mirror. Maple tree. The leaves haven't even turned all the way yet. Oh, no kidding, Kristen. Wow. You ought to write a book about that. What a nightmare it's got to be running a place like that. When I was in Dearborn, I ate at that Potbelly Subs, and they can't even find enough people to come into work. They close early some days. I see that problem everywhere. Everybody's hiring. Oh, that's interesting, Virgil. No, you know, I haven't seen any cardinals, but my experience in Michigan, they usually come out in the evening. You see the male first, then the female. There's a Federal Protective Service, it says on that police car. Huh. Yeah, this is a killer place for trees. See those nice lined roads? A lot of those are 100-acre or 100-year trees at least, maybe longer. So you can see those are established properties. Yeah, robin's an interesting bird. It's a state bird in Michigan and I think Connecticut. I think it's a state bird for 2 states, Michigan for sure. It could be Wisconsin. It's 2 states. Oh, no kidding, a hedgehog, huh? Go on Plenty of Fish, Emily. Meet one on there. Match.com. Daisy, do you have that sketch program? One of these laptops now have like there's something you can get like to help you sketch. Maybe it's just an app. Do you have one of those? You never know, Emily. You don't know if you try it. At least you have the luxury of like finding out if they're into the same kind of music, they appreciate the same things you do. I'm not saying it's like guaranteed, but it is a start. I mean, once you're out of like a social environment, like taking classes, going to college, going to a seminar or something like that, now the bar scene's dead. I don't know how the hell people meet people anymore if they were looking for that. Okay. How's that work for you, Daisy? Is it pretty cool? That little kid just opened the door of that car. That's it, Lana. Many fish in the sea. But it would seem like most birds that I know of, you get sandhill cranes. I know that, but a lot of them had like keep going. Blue-winged teal is an example. Yeah, I think so, Emily. Yep, I think it is. These people, I mean, now look how bars have slowly morphed into having decent food. Before a bar, you were lucky to get a frozen hamburger and a crappy pizza. Now, in order to stay in business, since the alcohol sales are down, no entertainment, you go there to eat and have a drink rather than drink and get something to eat. So upside down, it's ridiculous. I don't know of anywhere where you can go to live entertainment any longer. Oh, pigment, okay. Oh, okay, Nelly. Yeah, look at the journey they make from way up north to Brazil. It's crazy the distance they cover. No, not even karaoke. Oh, really, Claudia? Osprey's a neat bird. I got to rehab one of those one time when I worked at a wildlife rehab place. Partly. Huge bird. No kidding, Ellie. Wow. That helps, Faye. See? So you had a constant, like, turnover of new people. Yeah, that's kind of how the Kirkland warbler is. That was the world's rarest warbler, right near me, actually. Kirtland. They've taken it off the endangered species list. Hey, Pixie. I can't believe this many people are on in the daytime. There's a guy pulling a horse toy with a UK sticker on the side. Any more Kentucky than that? Good for you. Philip, are you a singer? Somebody said earlier that next to that Big Boy, Big B Coffee was a marijuana dispensary. I'm surprised about that because I would think Kentucky, with all these Baptists down here, that they would just think that was the devil poisoning the area with drugs. Party night, better believe it. Yep. Yes. No, I don't care. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Patricia, have you been getting more subscribers? Yeah, I'm gonna party for sure. Better believe it. You couldn't ask for nicer weather today. Yeah, do it. Spell it right, though. You got to spell it with a W, not a O. Capricorn. Nah, I don't play any instruments. Nope. Yeah, farmers only. I used to see an advertisement for that someplace. I haven't seen it in a long time. Is that still happening? Farmers only. See, that's what I mean. At least, if you're looking to start a relationship and the person and you sleep in every morning, you're probably not going to be a farmer's wife. So, in a theory, it sounds good, dating sites, because you have something in common. Yeah, I'll still be in Lexington, yep. January. Oh, it's all right. I think they should open all the pools back up. Yeah, you got a good point there, Cold. Get a mail order bride for 10 grand. There's a couple old guys up in West Branch have them. These guys look like just old perverts. And I can't help but feel sorry for their wives when I see them. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe they're more in love than any 10 people could be put together. But it always looks like such a mismatch. I can't believe that some young, pretty Asian woman would want to have anything to do with a grossly overweight, smoking 65-year-old. Hey, Wade. I mean, there's got to be just something. I mean, what older guy doesn't appreciate an attractive younger woman? I get it, right? But to actually play along, to try to forge some kind of relationship, something's got to be really off. I was thinking of that, what's the difference between a young guy that's looking for women and an old guy? Why is the old guy a pervert and the young guy is just a young guy looking for women? I think people find it so disgusting that they just add pervert in, even though if it may not be true. Yeah, there you go, Air Cold. Yeah, it's just sickening, man, what people... They say human beings are the only thing that kill for greed. The only animal. Where other animals do it for, during mating, that kind of thing, in a fight. And humans do it for money. It's nuts. Oh, really, Dolly? It's super weird. I would agree with that, Claudia. Yeah, it's probably true, Brenda. I'd agree with that, yeah. Oh, you gave up? Yeah, Nelly, yeah, I know what you mean. It's just it's definitely strange. I mean, when I see that, I kind of look at like when I see a big car accident in the middle of the expressway and all the thoughts that go through your mind. Hope these people make it. Hope nobody got killed. Hope if they got hurt, they're going to be better. All these thoughts when you just see these cars crumpled up in the middle of an intersection. And I kind of have that same wave of thought when I see some big overweight, unkept, smoking 65-year-old with a 25-year-old Asian wife and they're holding hands. It's just like so cringeworthy. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even seem like it should be legal. Oh my God. They say when you marry for money, you'll never have a harder job in your life, and I believe there's a lot of truth to that. I guess I'll just go for the 65-year-old woman that's about 100 pounds overweight, and nobody will have a bit of a problem with it. They'll say, hey, my name's Tom. I have a YouTube channel. Here's my wife. We just got married last week. It's like, oh, you are so lucky to have her. She seems like such a nice person. Yeah, you're right about that, LA. But, I wonder sometimes if they're beaten down enough for where they come from that they just never exercise that right. There's a theory out there that when these people are kidnapped, that they end up like, in a weird, twisted way, become attracted to their captors. It happens a lot. I don't really get it. Yeah, Brenda. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is really nice, Catherine. Really, really nice out here. Oh, my God. Stockholm Syndrome. I'm not familiar with that. Is equally full of shit, I think, as these people that you'll see on a show like Oprah when she was around. And there'll be these 70-year-olds, and they're looking at each other like they're 16-year-old virgins and telling Oprah they've had the best sex of their life. I think that's a bunch of bullshit, too. I mean, it's so shocking and unbelievable. That's why they're on Oprah. Because if somebody told you that lived in your neighborhood, you'd want to send them to a mental institution. But when it's on Oprah, there's a shred of credibility that this may be real, and that's what gets your dumb ass to tune in. Mine too. Yeah, kitty cat. Gypsy Rose case? No. Oh, really, Patricia? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that Gypsy Rose case. Yeah, I'll check it out, yeah. I don't know why this guy's even bothering with this. There's not that many leaves out here. If you look at most urban planners or like commercial landscaping architects, you don't want trees. These trees they're fun to look at, but this isn't the kind of tree you want in a business establishment. One that sheds a ton of leaves. There's a lot of trees like those kind over there at Taco Bell that don't do that. I mean, you don't want to have to mess with this while you're in a downtown environment. Yeah, you should, Jess. Yeah. Yeah. It's the vacuum going the other way, reverse vacuuming. Very good, Claudia. That a girl. What'd the police say, though, when you told them that all he did was make a face at you? Did they want to take you away? Oh, I know they're super slippery. You're right about that. Maybe that's why he's doing it. Yeah, you could be right. Yep. Well, when I was living down in Florida, I've told this story before. Glenn Sandler. I think that was his last name, something like that. Look up Lake Worth Deli, Florida. Lake Worth, Florida. Lake Worth Deli owner sentenced to prison for conspiracy to kill his wife. I think that was maybe it was Greg, something Sandlin. He should be getting out any day. That was about 20, 25 years ago. He owned an airplane. I used to talk to him all the time, and I went in there, but he tried to get his wife knocked off. Lake Worth Deli owner sentenced to prison. Yeah, check that out. I wonder if he's out. Oh, okay, Emily. Yeah, he got a big-ass sentence. You know, they set him up, the tape recorder, the whole bit. She ended up getting most everything. Had a nice house at one of these aviation communities where you could pull your plane in a hangar. It was nice. Oh yeah, Lake Worth. Yeah, it used to be it was the best deli I'd ever been to. And then after that thing, I moved, and he went to prison, and I went back a couple times, and it wasn't the same. A corporation had bought it. They used to have an old concierge type guy, believe it or not, at a deli. He'd do whatever he could for you, including seat you. His name was Lester. He was from out east someplace. Real gentleman. He couldn't possibly still be alive, but he continued to work for the new place, and yeah, it was just not the same. Yeah, not really, Claudia. Not around West Palm Beach. They're not really. Delis are having a hard time right now. In order to get good food quality, you got to charge a lot, and people just don't want to pay $20 for a good pastrami sandwich. They're going out of business left and right. Chicago was terrible for Jewish delis. Manny's, which was crap. So is Detroit. We got one in Detroit that sucks. Another one in Oak Park that's not that great. I'll tell you where they have good Jewish delis. Cleveland. They're all over the place. Now, they also have Slyman's, which is a deli, but they're not Jewish. People think they are. They're not. They're Lebanese. They have the best sandwiches ever. Slyman's. Hey, Shannon. Zingerman's Deli in Ann Arbor is the #1 grossing deli in the country. You think it'd be in New York City, but nope. But delis, I got a buddy of mine, I told you, the guy that's writing a book, and he has a lot of contacts in New York City, and yeah, he's the one that told me this. Asian delis? Yeah, I don't get that either, Lana. Well, if you watch the punchline on a lot of those shows, it seems to be because they can't afford to have the new girlfriend and pay the wife too. That's why. So it generally seems to be a financial motive. Hey, Nene. Yeah, snap. Yeah, but if you look at most of those shows, that was a long plan in progress, and they just do stupid stuff. go to Home Depot and buy rope and then get caught lying about it. I mean, sometimes I think it's just the dummies. You're never going to see a show about the people that got away with it because they're smart. Yeah, Claudia, did you ever eat at that Uncle Ty's? It was in that mall down there in Boca. I don't even know if that place is still there. Uncle Ty's. People used to come from all over. They had really good Asian cuisine. Yeah, Boca's got a lot of that one chain that's like a deli, which sucks too. They're all over the place. Yeah, it was in that nice mall there in Boca. You know, it's surprising. You know, Boca's got trailer parks too. Do you know that? People tend to think Boca's all money and on the beach. It's not. I saw those Bojangles. There was one down near that Mexican restaurant I was eating at in London. That's decent, huh? Nah, it's a blower. Oh, where's that at, air cooled? Where's that at? Oh, that's cool, Patricia. Oh, Billy Bob's taking his time on this. Well, I think I'm going to sign off for you guys. I'll be on later tonight. So I hope you guys have a good day today. It's not going to be as nice as mine. 64 degrees, no wind. People wearing shirts, doing landscaping. Yeah. So LA, you guys have a good day today, and I'll get on later. I'm going to get some interviews today for sure. So take care, you guys. Yeah, you too, Virgil. Thank you. Yeah, you know it, Lana. See you, Shannon. Bye, Emily. Bye, you guys. Thanks for all the good information on Lexington. Appreciate it. Bye, Frisky.